Good afternoon, everyone. Today is our second session of vocabulary, and in our yesterday's session, we studied like a couple of things. The first thing which we studied, that to speak the language and to use all the skills like reading, writing, listening, and speaking. You don't need millions of words. As we said yesterday, that our native speaker uses about 5,000 words in his speech, right? So you need to have that number of words, and you already have so many words in your mind. The second thing we studied, that when we are learning vocab, we don't look at the words in isolation. We look at the words with other words. You know, when you look at the word in the dictionary, you look at how this word is used grammatically. What are the characteristics? Is it a noun, pronoun, or how the word is pronounced? Is it a formal, informal, or neutral? We also studied that we should use collocations. When we say collocations, it means we should use the words with other words, like words which are commonly used together. For example, adjectives plus noun, verb plus noun, noun in a phrase, word plus prepositions, you know. Then we should also notice that word is used as regular or irregular verb, you know. And we should also look at it's like a collective noun, or is used like as a plural, you know. And what is its pronunciation? Is there any problem with its pronunciation, or how the word is pronounced? In our yesterday's session, we also studied how to memorize the words. One technique we discussed was that when you look at the word, create an image in your mind. You should look at the word and create an image of the word, so that you can you never forget the meaning of the word as you see the picture of the word. Okay. Then we also spent some time learning about what are the different ways to improve our vocabulary. So we studied about so many things, that there are like TV channels, there are fiction magazines, or like radio or BBC World Service, CNN, there are Twitters, Facebooks, recipes, movies, newspapers, podcasts, cinemas, literature, or like sports reports, audiobooks. Whatever attracts you, whatever you like, you can use that for your improvement. Okay, you can watch movies, you know. You can learn from subtitles, and you can have some conversation with the native speakers, or you can use some blogs, you know. There are so many ways where you can improve your vocabulary. This is something we studied yesterday. And we will be looking at the next session now. I still didn't get anything in the chat box. Can you say something in the chat box? And I'm saying hi to you all. So can you say something in back, so that I know that it's working? Okay, yeah, here, chat box is here. Can you say something in the chat box, please? Okay. I will be looking at the chat box. Okay. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, that's great. Okay, we will look at this is our second session. Yeah, in the yesterday's session, we also studied here nouns which are used only as plurals, like for example scissors or glasses, or you know, binoculars, or certain uncountable nouns, the nouns which cannot be counted. Then we studied irregular verbs. Then we studied nouns with irregular plurals, you know, like when you make plural, it's different. It's not like you add s or es, like for example tooth. Okay. or like feet or foot, mouse, goose, words like that. Then we check the pronunciation practice, that in certain words, the certain letters are silent, right? We also studied collocation, and we studied formal and informal words. What are the formal words? What are informal words? When we use formal, when we use informal. All right. So all the things which we studied yesterday, this is like a recap session of those. Okay. Now, looking at our today's session, as you see from the topic, it's mainly about how to organize a vocabulary notebook. I mean, for example, you are reading something, and you come across certain words. And now, I remember when I was in college, I was interested in learning new words, and I always tried to maintain a kind of notebook. At that time we didn't have like these digital facilities, so just like a normal notebook, and I was writing down the words and looking up the meanings in the dictionary, or asking the teachers the meanings of the words, or and then I keep practicing those words in my everyday life. So that's how you organize a vocabulary notebook. This is something we will go through it now. Um, if you see here, it says, when you look at the words, it says, I'm here now, organizing word by meaning. Try dividing your notebook into different broad sections. I mean, you take a notebook and have your notebook in different sections, with sections for words for feelings. For example, you can put somewhere the words which are related to feelings. Words describe places. Okay, you can make another section, words for movement. Okay, words for thinking. These are just few examples. You can make like different categories of the words, so that you remember them well. Charts and tables of various kinds can help you organize your vocabulary. These, like you see in the picture here, this kind of chart here. Here is an example of words connected with music. Okay, now for example, here is a chart, and the words are related to music. Okay, just quickly you can look at the words which you see on the screen here. The first, it has like instruments. What are different instruments? Okay, like guitar or cello or piano. Okay, then we have different types of music. Okay, like classical music or folk music, or there are like jazz, or there are so many kinds of music. So you can put these words, music words here, instruments on one side. Okay, then if there are some verbs like play, strum, okay, you can put these words like okay, someone is saying that he cannot hear, so please check your audio. I think we are all right, the rest is okay. So Rahim, you check your audio system. Maybe you need to activate it, but we are all right. Okay, so please check your audio. Okay, check your. Okay, and keep yourself muted, please, so that we don't have any kind of noise. Okay, now the strum, there is a word like verb play, then there is another word called strum, and strum means to move your fingers on the guitar, or there is another word called perform. Okay, now the next one is related words. Some other words, for example, practice with this C, that is noun. But when practice comes with S, that's verb. Mostly people don't differentiate the difference. So please notice this one. Practice with C is used as a noun. Okay. And practiced with S is used as a verb. Okay. He yesterday he practiced a lot. He practiced playing basketball. Okay. Or you can say yesterday he had enough practice. So that is used as a noun. Okay. Okay, next one is track. That's another related word. Now the next one is release. Like you release an album or like music or a song or something like that. Okay, so the idea is you can create some kind of chart like this. Okay, and you can put these words in that kind of order. So that will help you that these are like nouns or these are like verbs or what are the different instruments or tools or something like that. Okay, looking at the next part here, this is B part. Building building networks of meaning. Okay, I mean, for example, here, okay, for example, if you look at the something here in the middle, the main word is the web. Okay, and all the words which we have here surrounded by this web are related to the web, related to the internet. Okay, so you can see how many words you can write for one word. Like for example, if I say what words are related to internet. Okay, so you can see here. For example, if I give you another example, the word is like media. Okay, media. Can you just give me more words which are related to that? Study, okay, video, okay, some other words which are related to media. It can be electronic media, it can be print media, any kind of, the word is media. Can you give me, someone says social, okay, okay. What news? Yes, the news is another word. Yes, that's right. Okay, give me more examples, please. Okay, give me more example. News, yes. What else? I'm waiting. Communication, yeah, that's right. Yes, communication, debates, yes, that's right. That's right. Delivery of message, yeah, that's right. Okay. We can say radio, we can say television, you can say newspaper, you can say internet, magazines, then you have like different kinds of media, apps, yes, updates, mass media, coverage, limelight, exposure, entertainment, knowledge, information. Okay, so many words can be used for one word. Okay, so sometime it's good way that you train yourself. Just for example, you take a word and then think about some other words which are related to that. For example, we have mass media, internet, book, television, radio, information, newspaper, okay? And we have technology, emails, music, gramophone, press, video games, websites, podcast, animation groups, um, photographs, journalism, films, billboards, comics, comedies, everything comes under media, everything we can use for this one word, that is media. So you see, one word is connected with so many other words. So if you take some time and develop some kind of understanding about these words, you will see now, for example, if I give you the word internet, you can tell me there are words like sign up, unfriend somebody, social network, surfing, link, pop-up, homepage, forward, junk mail,
Website.
spam, email, security, password, identity theft, upload, download, post. Is there still some words which we can add, like more words to the web? Can you give me a few more words which are related to sharing? Yes, yes, sharing. Okay.
Blog here, like blog.
Blogs. Yes, that's right. Communication, security, social network,
Websites.
receive, website, receive, forward, share. Okay, video, movies. Yes.
Watch.
Okay. Watch. Yes. Read. Okay. Listen.
Play.
There are so many other words we can use with such words like this here. So this is how you can create a network diagram. If different people learn. Surfing is another word. Thank you. Oh, surfing meaning. Okay. Surfing, like going on internet and visiting different web pages, or visiting different websites, or going through different search engines and searching. That is called surfing. Okay.
And
Okay.
there is also a word snacking.
Okay.
Yes, it's mean like when we watch the videos. One is
Okay.
scrolling and the other one is
Yes.
snacking. When we are watching videos continuously, that is known as snacking.
Snacking. Oh, okay. Okay. That's great. Thank you, Mariam, for adding that. Okay. Uh, the activity surfing means the activity of moving from one side to another side. Thank you, Anis. Excellent definition. I'm very happy that this is another good practice. I'm sure you will be developing that when you have a word, try to express the meanings in a good way, not like just give the meaning in your native language and the job done. Stop doing that, please, because you imagine one day you confront someone who doesn't know your native language. So then will you use your sign language if you cannot explain in English? So try, like the way Anis explained the word, I'm happy. Anis, thank you. You make me proud. You make your teacher proud. They try to explain the word in a very decent way that the other person understand very well, right? And this will come through practice. Now, for example, when Anis says the activity of moving from one site to another site on internet. Look, I know the word activity, I know the word moving, site, internet, and I can also see spellings as well. So he's not only telling me the meaning, he's also giving me the chance to look at some other words, how the words are organized, how the preposition is put at the different places. So this is how the true language learner follows different things, not like just a shortcut, give me the meaning in my own language and that's it. Basically, when you tell someone just one word, you are stopping his thought process. You stop him thinking. Even like teachers do it, I think we should stop that practice. First we should think, and we should think in the same language, and we should explain. And using the native language, it should be the last resort. It should be the last option. Not the, when you, yeah, I understand. Certain times, certain words, like abstract words, you don't find the right word to explain. So use the native language. It's not a crime, but it should be the last resort. It should be the last thing to do when you have no other options left. Okay, we move on. I'm sure things are getting clear so far. Give me thumbs up if you feel that you are getting it. If you have any question, or you can write it down, or you can speak out loudly. We are not many participants, just 7 or 8. So it's fine. If someone has a question or something, you can just share it with me. If it is related to this part, if it is something general, you can ask me at the end. Okay. The next thing is, that is C part here. That is collocations and fixed phrases. Collocation we studied yesterday, that words combined with other words. It is important to know how a word combines with other words. This is called collocation, mean putting different words together. This is another great way to learn the language, you know. It is important to know how a word combines with other words. Always record the common collocations of a word as you meet them. For example, there is a word win. Put it in a word, in a sentence, or in a phrase, a collocation. Don't just write win. Win a prize, win an award, win a medal. Can you give me another example of win? Win, win a reward. Anis, you won my heart. Can I say that? When you gave me a very good example, you won my heart. Okay, you win a prize. You you welcome, Anis. Thank you. You win a prize. You win an award. You win a medal. Okay, and like sometimes we say a win-win situation. I mean, there is nothing to lose. Like learning a language, it's a win-win situation. You are not going to lose anything. It's an added advantage, you know. Okay, the next word is earn. You earn respect. You earn an honor. You earn money. You earn a high salary. Okay, you earn like a good reputation. Okay, earn a reward. Okay, okay. Abraham Lincoln says, a penny earned is far more valuable than 5 found. There is a word. Now this is a word, but at the same time, I put it in a phrase. A penny earned is far more valuable than 5 found. So you can get the word earn. Okay? I mean, it's better to earn than to beg. A penny earned is far more valuable than 5 found. Okay. Next word, gain. Gain money, gain time, gain advantage. No pain, no gain. You can simply put it in this way. When I was like a student, and still I'm always interested in quotes, in proverbs, in phrases, in good sayings. So I have like thousands of sayings. If you look at my Facebook page, you will see I'm uploading so many sayings and proverbs or quotes. These are the things I like it. I quote it, even my everyday speech, when I'm sharing some information with my students, with my family, my friends. I keep quoting these things, you know. So you can use it. No pain, no gain. You gain time. You gain weight, right? Like these days, we have less activity, so we are gaining weight. Can you give me another example? Gain success? Yeah, it can be. Gain respect. Yeah, that's right. Can you give me a few more examples of win, earn, and gain? These are 3 words. Please give me a few more examples. Win, earn, gain. I gave you, without thinking, I gave you like excellent quotes. No pain, no gain. Okay? A penny earned is far more valuable than £5. It is a win-win situation. Earn respect. Yeah, that's right. Gain respect. That's right. Okay? Okay? Win a lottery. Win a prize. Okay? Then gain time. Okay? Gain advantage. Gain money. Okay, we move on. Where a word is often used in a fixed phrase, always record the whole phrase. As I told you, no pain, no gain. It's a phrase. In a hurry. Now, you have a whole phrase. In a hurry. Out of touch. Okay? Like I say, please stay in touch. Okay? Out of touch. Okay? To and fro. Now, these are like good words which you can use. For example, the first one is very simple. In a hurry. Like, please say something quickly. I am in a hurry. Next one is out of touch. Mean you are not doing something for the past some time. So you say, oh, I'm not in touch with my friends these days. I'm busy with my project, so I'm sorry, I'm not in touch with my friends, or in touch with something. I mean, you are for some time, for the last few months or days, you're not using that thing. The next thing is um, to and fro. Now, to and fro is like what you say, back and forth. To and fro, back and forth. Or another way, to look in one direction and then in the opposite direction. That is
It's
called
like the
to.
swing. The
Yes,
movement of the
mean,
swing is.
exactly. Thank you. Excellent example of to and fro. Mean back and forth. We say 2 steps. He takes 1 step ahead, 2 steps back and forth, to and fro. Beautiful words, you know. You must use them in your everyday language, you know. If you want to sound good, if you want to sound impressive, if you want that other person considers your communication, when you write an email, you write a report, use such phrases, such words, not like going forward and back. You can simply say to and fro, back and forth, you know. Next one is now and again. It's a simple mean now and again. You're doing something now and again. Okay, we move on to the next thing. I hope it is clear so far. Can you, if you have another phrase, something like that, out of touch, to and fro, now and then, come and go, in a hurry, okay? You can just write it down in the chat, so that will add to my knowledge as well. Okay, so these are like phrases. You use these phrases in like the whole phrase, not just a word. Okay, like for example, touch, out of touch. There is a word hurry, in a hurry. Okay, I'm in a hurry. Now and never. Yeah, that's good example. Now or never. Do or die. Do or die. Now
We
and
can
never.
last but not the least. Can we say
Lost
like
but
this?
not least. Yeah, it can be lost but not least. Okay, now or never. Okay, now and then. Now you see, in this way you develop your this notebook, your vocab journal. And when you have these so many words, you feel that you are rich. You have plenty of words to speak. You have plenty of words to write, and you are never short of vocabulary. You even find plenty of, you have variety of words. I mean, you, instead of using just one word again and again, you can use different words. Better late than never. Now, this is a proverb. This is a quote. This is a saying, better late than never. Okay. Okay. We move on to the next part. That's also very important. That's D part. Synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms, similar words. Antonyms, opposite words. Again, synonyms mean similar words, words with same meanings. Antonyms, the words with opposite meanings. Okay. When you find a synonym, same meaning, or an antonym, opposite meaning of a word, you already have in your book, enter it next to that word with a few notes. For example, you have a word urban, mean city life. Urban mean urban areas mean the city areas, city life, and its opposite is like rural, like village life. Okay, so urban, it's rural. Stop, cease. Cease is a kind of formal word. Okay, so these are like synonyms, remember, similar words. Antonyms mean opposite words. Okay, I give you a word. The word is smart. Can you give me the antonym of smart? Antonym of smart. Be quick, please. Antonym of smart. Smart. He is very smart. Not physically, I mean mentally. He is very smart person. He's a smart boy. Smart, weak. I mean he, okay. Bored, weak. Okay. Someone says lazy. When I say smart, it means intelligent. I mean intelligent. He's very smart. Oh, smart answer. Smart thinking. Okay. Okay. Lazy is opposite of active. Okay. Weak, strong. Okay. Boring, interesting. That's something different. Boring, interesting. Weak, strong. Lazy, active. Beautiful, ugly. Smart, stupid. Okay, or something like that. Now I'll give you another word. Give me a synonym of beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. No, I'm saying synonym, not antonym. Synonym. Pretty. Someone says pretty. Oh, it can be. Okay. Okay, pretty, handsome, attractive. Yeah, thank you. Pretty, handsome, good looking, nice looking, lovely. Okay, great. Okay, fabulous, handsome, awesome. Okay, so these are like uh, okay, synonyms of different words. Okay. Uh, Give me some synonyms of bad. The word is bad. Okay, bad. Ugly. Okay, that's okay. Uh, Poor, not good. Okay, poor, inferior, unpleasant, unlucky. Okay, unfortunate. Okay, disagreeable, disagreeable, or substandard. Mean the simple word substandard, and inferior is another word. This is how. Okay, worth, no, not worth, you can say worthless. worthless. Someone is saying third class. We don't need two, three. We need just one word which gives you the meaning of the word. Okay. So here we got so many similar synonyms. So my question is, if you have so many words, why you keep using the word bad all the time? You have more words like atrocious, you have cheap, you have like dreadful, lousy, poor, sad, unacceptable. You can use it in different ways, in different contexts, you know. So now I'm sure you would have realized that you have you have so much range of English is a very rich language. Instead of using one word, you have so many other options, right? So you can use these options. Okay, we move on to the next question. Okay, the next question is organizing by word class. Word class is very simple. We have studied yesterday. According to the grammar, word classes are like noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, prepositions, conjunctions, adverbs, you know. Make a note of the word class of a new word, whether it is noun, verb, adjectives. Record words from the same word family together. For example, here we have like this word, okay? Now this word is verb and a noun at the same time. If it depends how you pronounce the word. It can be pronounced as produce as a verb and produce as a noun. Okay? Product is the noun and then productive is adjective. You can also study one word and you can change it into a noun, into a verb, into an adjective. So one word gives you so many other words. There's another technique to learn the vocab. Okay, we move on to the next one. When you study the vocab, you look at the stress pattern of the words. Record where the stress falls on a multisyllable word. If the word has more than one syllable, look at the stress, especially if the stress changes between word classes. Okay, for example, here the word is produce. The stress is on du. Produce. It's a verb. But look at the next one. The stress is on pr. Produce. That's a noun. Produce. Produce. Noun. And the first one, produce. So stress is on du. That's a verb. Now, you can see how important the pronunciation becomes, because if you pronounce in the wrong way, the other person will not get it. Okay, so the next one is productive. That's adjective. The word is productive. The stress is on du. Okay, I'm sure you are getting it. Say something in the chat if you are getting it. Just say that great going or thumbs up or happy face or whatever is easy for you, just quickly. Now you should remember all the things which we have discussed now, because we are going to look at the exercises now. Okay, we are going to complete some exercises. I'll show you from the beginning what is something we studied. I'll not say anything. Just look at it for like a minute silently, because we will be doing exercises on the next page. Remember what is collocation, what is fixed phrases. Remember the examples of fixed phrases, collocations, and synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms mean similar words. Antonyms mean opposite words. Organizing by word class. Word class mean noun, verb, adjectives, adverb, prepositions. Then stress. How you put the stress at different words. It changes the meaning as well. Okay, we move on to the exercise here. Please look at exercise 1. Mariam, you can help me reading 2.1.
Okay, I will. Organize the words into the topics below. Use a dictionary if necessary. Then there are words: tabloid, stress, hang out with somebody, exhaustion, podcast, overwork, upload a video, burnt out, blogosphere, journalist, snowed under with work, casual. Is it, what is this word? Casual.
Journalist, snowed under with work.
The next, casual.
Casual acquaintance. Acquaintance means
What's its?
someone you know,
Okay.
like a friend. Friend, not close friend. Acquaintance is someone you are familiar with him, you know him, but not like a very close friend.
Okay, understood. The next is blog. Be close to somebody, count on somebody, be under pressure.
Okay.
Then there are words: working too much, too hard. Then friendship, and then media.
Yeah, I mean, now all these above words will come in 3 different sections. What I want you all, in your notebook, you can draw a box and write down the words which come under media, the words which come under friendship, and the words which come under working too much or too hard. And then we will check. I'll give you like 3 to 4 minutes. So please put these words in different columns and then we will check the answers. Okay, Mariam, what words come under working too much?
Okay, it's exhaustion.
Okay, wait a minute, let me write.
Okay.
Okay, exhaustion.
Then overwork.
Overwork, yes.
Snowed under with work.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So overworked, burnt out, can I say?
Yes, burnt out also.
Burnt out, okay. And then, yes,
Snowed under
overworked.
with work.
Okay.
Be under pressure.
Okay, so first one, I think typing will take a bit long, so I can say the answer loudly. Burnt, first one like stress. Stress, we can say stress as well.
Yes.
Yeah, stress. Then exhaustion, overwork, yes. Then burnt out, we wrote it. Then snowed under with work, as you said. Snowed under with work, okay. And then be under pressure.
Yes.
Be under pressure, okay. So here we are done with the first one.
Can we add the word overwhelmed in this or not?
Is there a word overwhelmed?
No.
Yes,
Overall, I am asking.
yes, you can. It's a good way. If you have another word from your own side, you can add it. Overwhelmed, also the same category of the word. When you have like more than you can manage. Okay.
Yes.
Now the next one is number 2. This was first one. Number
Friendship.
2, friendship. Okay. Friendship. Look at the word friendship. What words can come under friendship?
Hang out with somebody.
Hang out with somebody. Okay. Hang out with somebody. Okay. Then hang out with somebody. Then we have
This
casual acquaintance. Yes.
acquaintance, yes.
Casual acquaintance. Acquaintance, yes. Be
Be
close to
close
somebody.
to
Yeah,
somebody.
that's right. Someone says, be close to somebody. Yeah, that's right. Be close to
Count on
somebody.
count on somebody.
Count on somebody. Yes. Count on somebody. That's right. Um, somebody meaning somebody means someone. Someone is asking, what does somebody mean? Somebody same like someone, a person, but you don't mention the name. You just say somebody called me yesterday and he shared some information with me. Somebody, you don't want to tell the name. You say somebody, like Muhammad called me yesterday. Somebody called me yesterday. Same. Okay. I hope it is clear. Yes, Anis. Okay. The next one, please ask, feel free to ask if it is a small thing and you don't understand. This is the right place to ask. Okay. Next one, we have media.
Tabloid.
Okay.
Tabloid, yes.
Yeah. Tabloid. TABLOID. That's right. And another one,
Podcast.
can I say podcast?
Yes.
Podcast. Yeah, that's right. Podcast. Next,
Upload a video.
upload a video.
Then blogosphere.
Upload a video. Next one, blogosphere. Yes.
Yes. Then
Blogosphere.
journalist.
Journalist. Yes. Journalist and
Then
blog.
blog.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, so here we have like journalist. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so here we got like all these words at the right places, and you can categorize them according to 3 different categories. Okay, I hope it's clear. And after this, we will look at the next thing we have here. That is, here is a list of words a learner of English made in a vocabulary notebook in class. Organize them in a more efficient way using the chart. This is the next question which we have in our book here. So here you have these vocab words, all these words here, and you put them in different columns like nouns, verbs, adjectives, collocations, fixed phrases. Now, you might be confused about collocations and fixed phrases. Don't worry about that. As we discussed, collocation, adjective plus noun, or like preposition plus verb, or preposition plus another word, something like that. So just try, and if there are all the nouns, put them in this column here, verbs, put them here, adjectives, put them here, collocations here, and I think there are 2 fixed phrases, you can put them here. Okay, try. I can give you like 3 to 4 minutes. Put all the nouns at the noun places, or it's like, yeah, here you can just quickly, if you have the book, on the book you can write N for noun, V for verb, A for adjective, C for collocation, F for fixed phrases. And you can answer like this, or just draw a column in your notebook and write the words according to their right place. And we will answer it together after like 4 minutes time. Phrase is like, it's not a whole sentence. It's a phrase. I mean, it's not a complete sentence. Okay. If you are done, you can share the nouns with me. There are about two nouns. Two nouns. Once you finish, you can share the answers with me.
I have
Or you can
finished.
just, oh, okay. Just wait, let others finish, Mariam, and we can check the answers. Okay, we can start with the first word, there are two nouns. Can I have these, like for example, latecomer?
The second one is alarm clock. I think
Uh,
so.
Alarm clock, yeah, it can be. Alarm clock. Yes. One more.
Nightmare.
Nightmare, yeah, that's right. Nightmare, okay. Someone says nightmare, yeah, that's right. Okay, now and the other thing is, when you are done with these two words, cross these words on your book, or if you are writing like on computer. For example, I'm done with the nightmare, I will cross it. And I'm done with the latecomer, I will cross it. And alarm clock, I will cross it. So now I know what are the remaining words. Okay. So now we'll look at the verbs.
Rush.
Okay, yes, that's right. Rush is right. Okay. The
Then
next word is
yawn.
rush. Sorry.
Yes, a yawn.
Rush. What is the next one?
It's like a yawning yawn.
Where is it in the list?
Yes, yes. Second last word. Sorry, actually I didn't write them with the sequence.
Yawn. Okay.
Yes, yawn.
Okay, can be. Yes, it is. Yawn. Okay, and in another word?
Exhausted.
No, that's not.
Okay.
What about oversleep?
Yeah, I've written it in this verb portion.
Oversleep, like overslept is a verb. Sleep, slept, slept. Oversleep. Okay, and
Breathless.
dash.
Can we?
Someone is saying dash. Yeah, that's another one. I think dash. Anis is saying dash. Yes. Okay. We move on to the next one. Dash. So rush, oversleep, dash, yawn. We are done with the verbs. We will move on to adjectives. There are two adjectives. Can you give me these two adjectives, please? You can say it or you can write in the chat box.
Breathless. Can you say?
Breathless, that's right, very right. Breathless. Okay, I need a minute to get the charger. Okay. Almost done. Please share the answers with me. The one is, okay, breathless. That's right.
Heavy sleeper. Can we add?
Breathless. Okay. Exhausted. Exhausted is the adjective,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, someone says fast asleep. Fast asleep. No, it's not adjective. Exhausted is adjective. Breathless is adjective. Now we move on to collocations. Okay.
Deep sleep.
Collocations. Deep sleep. Yes. Deep. Deep is adjective. Sleep is a noun. Deep sleep. Deep
Then
sleep.
fast sleep.
Fast asleep is, yeah, fast is adjective.
Yes.
Fast asleep. Fast asleep, yes. Then fast asleep.
Heavy sleeper.
Heavy sleeper, that's right. Heavy sleeper, that's right. There is one more. Set a clock. Set
O'clock.
a
Yes.
clock. Set a clock. Okay. Set a clock. And the rest is fixed phrases. Whatever is left, you can just tell me what is left now.
In a
We have
hurry.
left in a
In
hurry.
a
Yes, in a hurry.
yes. Out of
Okay.
breath.
Out of breath. Yes, out of breath. Okay. Now I need one more thing. I want you to add one more noun, but not like a very common noun, something like a strong one. Add one noun, one verb, one adjective, one collocation, one fixed phrase to this list. Anyone can answer. You can type it in the chat box, or you can share the answer with me. One noun, one verb, one adjective, one collocation, and one fixed phrase. Let's start with noun. Let's start with noun, please. I'm waiting for a noun. Just give me a noun.
I'm just thinking because common nouns, very common nouns are coming in my mind, but not
Yeah, think
very
about
different.
like nightmare. Okay, it's a
Yes.
noun. All nouns are
Daydream.
simple. Okay.
Can we say daydreamer?
Daydreamer. Daydreamer.
Oh yes.
Daydreamer. Daydreamer. Wishful thinker. Right?
Wishful thinker. Yeah, thinker.
Okay.
Yes.
So daydreamer. Look at the verbs, please. Give me one good verb. Any verb.
Panic.
Panic. Yes. Panic. Okay. Gather. Yes, that's right. Gather. Okay. Look at, give me an adjective. It should be related to our class. Hang, yeah, hang is another verb you can write. Now I want one adjective which is related to our class. I will say good. Someone is saying good. I'll say interactive.
Interested. Okay.
Interactive. I will say interactive. Interactive mean when you can speak and the other person can answer question answers, like a communication is going on. Interactive,
Interest. Interested is
interesting.
adjective.
Interesting.
Interest.
Yes, interesting. Okay. Okay, we need one collocation.
Bad dream.
Bad dream. Okay. Bad dream. And we need one fixed phrase. Fixed phrase. We can say out of question. Out. Okay. I'm a bit in a hurry to move on to the next question here. Okay. Now, if you remember, I told you. Okay, someone says cats and dog. Okay, can be. bite the bullet. Okay, fine. Now we move on to question number 2.3. It says it's about synonyms and antonyms. Change the sentences using a synonym, S for synonym and A for antonym of the words in bold. Will you explore again fixed expressions? Okay, fixed expressions mean we should talk about it. You want me to talk about more about fixed expressions? If yes, I will. Now we will look at this question here about synonyms and antonyms. Now you have the words glad, spicy, deprive somebody or something. Then we have short, dissatisfied, chilly. These are the words which we have, and we have like 6 sentences. Now you have to be smart enough to find out, is it what word are you going to use? You are going to use synonym or you are going to use antonym. Synonym means similar word, antonym means opposite word. For example, I was pleased. Pleased mean same like glad. I was glad to hear you had passed your exam. I was pleased or glad to hear you had passed your exam. So I used synonym. Pleased and glad have the same meaning. Now I'll move on. I got some excellent photos of the Grand Canyon on my trip to the US. So now short. Someone says short. Okay, thank you. That is the right answer. Number two is short. That's right. So number 2 is short. Okay, we move on to number 3. She was happy dash with the conditions they offered her in the new job. Dissatisfied. Happy, she was dissatisfied with the conditions. Okay, she was dissatisfied. Okay.
Unfortunate, like
no, dissatisfied mean not happy. He was dissatisfied. Happy, dissatisfied, unhappy. Okay, she was dissatisfied. Number 4, the prisoners were supplied. The prisoners were supplied with food and medical care. The prisoners were supplied with food and medical care. What word you think? You are left with chilly, you are left with short, you are left with deprived of something, and spicy. The prisoners were supplied with spicy food and medical care. Does it really make sense? The prisoners were supplied with spicy food and medical care. I really don't think. The prisoners were deprived of food and medical care. I mean, they were not given. Deprived of food and medical care. The prisoners were supplied with or deprived of. Supplied with, its opposite is deprived of. The prisoners were supplied with, you should give the opposite of supplied with, that is deprived of food and medical care. Because it says antonym, you must use antonym here. It's written here, antonym. So must use antonym. Number 5, I don't like mild curries. Now again, opposite of mild. Opposite of
Spicy
mild.
or hot.
Mild mean
Very
you
bland,
remember?
like.
Can you remember the word we studied yesterday? I gave you example as well. That was mild. Another word for mild. I told you, I gave you that it has like not loud or not pungent or strong taste. We studied one letter in
Subtle.
silent.
Subtle.
Subtle. Thank you very much.
Yes.
That was subtle. Mild. I don't like mild curries. So opposite of mild,
Spicy or hot.
you will write spicy. Oh, spicy. Spicy. Okay. Next one, the last one. It's a cold day today. Now, synonym of cold.
Chilly.
Synonym of cold, chilly. Yes, very cold. CHILLY. So this is how we use synonyms, similar words. Antonyms mean opposite words. Okay. We have one more question left in this exercise, and that is fill in the missing words form. Then make the words stress for each item. For example, the first one is perfection, and the verb is perfect. The stress is on fact, perfect. And next one is adjective, perfect. And the next one is person, perfectionist, like he is a perfectionist. Okay, perfection is a noun, perfect is a verb, perfect adjective. It's like this shirt is perfect for me, perfect. So stress is on per, but verb, the stress is on the second part of the word, perfect. Okay, he perfected in music. Okay, something like that. Okay, now the next word is information. The word is information, and the verb is inform. Okay, can you give me adjective for this word and tell me where is the stress? Okay, so I will be writing it here. Number one. So I want you to give me like information. The verb is inform. What will be the adjective? Information is a noun. Inform. Yesterday he informed me. Okay. What? Informative. Yes, that's right. Informative. Okay, and the stress is on for, informative. Informative here. Here is the stress. Okay, number two, you can further check the dictionary to listen and practice the pronunciation again. Now we move on to next word, that is politics. The stress is on the first part, P-O, politics. The word is politics, and it has no verb. And adjective is, what is the adjective of politics? Politics, what is adjective? Please give me the adjective. There is no verb, and the adjective is, no, politician is a noun. Politician, what you are telling me, is a noun. I mean
Political,
adjective.
like.
Political, yes. Political. Political. Okay.
Yes.
And the stress is on
Political.
L-I. The stress is here. Okay? Political, political. And its noun is politician.
Yes.
Politician is a noun. Okay? We have the last word, that is economics. It's a subject or study, economics. And the stress is NO, nomics, NO. The stress is on NO, nomics. So now I want you to give me its verb. Can you give me its economics? Economy is another noun, but what is its verb? Someone says economical, economy. No, 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 no. How can you use it as a verb? How can you use this word as a verb?
I think so. Same. The word economics will be the verb.
No. Use it in a sentence. Can you make a sentence? No. With economics, you cannot make. Economize. No. Economize. ECONO. Economize. And the stress is on CO. Economize. Okay, and its adjective is, can you give me the adjective, please? Yeah, economize, you are right, very right. I think economical. This is very economical. Okay, so that is adjective. Economical is adjective, and it's the person who studies economy, like what is that person called? Economist, exactly. And I forgot to tell you one thing. Economical, again the stress is on NO, nomical. And the last one, economist, 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 again the stress is on CO, economist, right? The stress is again on economist.